tablets here, and as you can see I'm filming from space, or maybe somewhere else, who knows. Anyway, I just wanted to, let's say, just get something off my chest. I'm a bit pissed off. I don't know. Pissed off. I don't think that's the right word. It's a bit less than pissed off. I'd say, yeah, annoyed would be it. Probably, I'm a bit annoyed would be probably the best way to put it. I'm not actually pissed off, not angry, nothing like that. I'm just a little bit annoyed. And I'll tell you why. I've got to tell you a bit of the backstory first, before I explain why I'm a bit annoyed. One of my friends, one of my best friends, he's starting his own business, blah 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 blah, and a few weeks ago, before Christmas, I went out and helped him deliver some flyers, like just posting flyers through like loads of people's doors in the hope that it'd drum up some business for him and that. And I think we were out for about 3 hours that day, and between us we delivered, I think it was 500 flyers. So let's just think about that for a minute. 500 divided by the two of us works out 250 flyers each we had to deliver, or we did deliver, in this 3 hour space of time. So just to make things a little bit easier to work out and to think about, let's just say one person in 1 hour probably can deliver 100 flyers. Might be a slight overestimate, might be a slight underestimate, but it's going to be around that. So remember those figures, because you're going to need them for another part of the story. He phones me today, wakes me up, which is fine, I didn't mind that at all. That didn't actually bother me. I was talking to him on the phone and saying like what's the plan and everything and blah blah blah, and at one point he was like, "Oh, just get up, you lazy bastard," which is fair enough. We say shit like that to each other all the time, but it seemed like he wasn't just saying it as a joke, he like sort of half meant it or whatever. I thought to myself, lazy bastard. I fucking worked my ass off delivering flyers for you for 3 hours a couple of weeks ago. Didn't get nothing in return, didn't expect nothing in return, didn't want nothing in return, but yeah, got nothing doing that. And I worked for many hours, many hours, building the website for his business a couple of months ago, and again, I didn't expect to be paid or anything like that at all. But you know, if someone does you a favour, maybe like buy him a drink, I don't know, just buy him a pint in the pub, something like that. I mean, I do that. If I ask somebody for a big favour and they do it, then, you know, if I've got a few quid to spare or whatever, I'll buy him a pint in the pub, or I'll buy him a bottle of wine, or fucking whatever. Just, you know, just like a nice gesture to say like thanks for doing that really big favour. But no, nothing like that. That's not actually what's annoyed me though. That's just something else. We were speaking on the phone, and he said that, which annoyed me. But I let it slide because I know that it was meant in a joking sort of way, I think, but I think there was some seriousness to it, so that's why that annoyed me a little bit. But I let that slide. And yeah, we were talking and that, and I was saying like, how many do you want to deliver today? And he was like, 3,000. I was like, what? There's no fucking way that we're going to be able to deliver 3,000, not like in one day. And he seemed to get a bit annoyed by that. Like, yeah man, blah 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 blah. I was like, well, when do you want me to like come and help or whatever? And he was like, as soon as possible basically. So I was like, right, okay, well, give me an hour and I'll be ready. And he just seemed to get pissed off by that. Every day when I get up, first hour to 90 minutes of my day is medication basically, because of the illness that I've got. Well, the physical illness, I've got mental shit, but this, I'm not going into that for this video, but like, I've got something wrong with my guts. It's called bile acid malabsorption, something like that. It means something in your guts, it's not working properly and fat isn't absorbing properly in your stomach. So when you have a shit, it's always diarrhea and it's always like floaty and loads of fat, and yeah, I don't need to describe it to you, you don't want to know that shit. But yeah, I have to have medication for that as soon as I wake up. I have to get this powder, and you can mix it with like orange juice, or you can mix it with water, but it tastes like fucking shit. It's disgusting if you do it like that. But it also says you can mix it in with a thin soup. So that's what I do. You know them cup of soup things you get, where you just like get a sachet of powder, pour some boiling water in, stir it, done. I mix it with one of them, and it's not nice, but I can get it down with. So I do that, and then that medication says that you're not allowed to take any other medication after that for like 1 hour, because it needs to get down into your guts and start working first before anything else goes down there basically. So yeah, I have to wait an hour, and then I have a different medication, and then that's fine. I can get on with my day, do whatever I've got to do, and not have to worry about risking shit in my pants, basically, because that's what will happen. That's why I don't go out much. That's one of the reasons anyway, because without doing the medication thing, if there's not a toilet right nearby, then chances are, at some point, I will end up shitting my pants. Nobody wants that. That's not a nice thing to happen. It's happened to me before, twice actually, and yeah, no, it's not fun. So yeah, said to him, give me an hour so I can have a medication and that, and then come and get me and we'll crack on and I'll deliver a load of these leaflets. And he was like, oh, I can't wait an hour, sort of thing. He didn't actually say that, but that's what the tone of his voice basically said. And then he was just like, you know what, don't bother. And I was like, well, I'm perfectly willing to come and help you. I just need to have an hour to fucking get my medication down me and that, and, you know, get myself sorted. And then no problem, I'm coming and help you. And he's like, no, don't bother. No, I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna make a start now. And I was like, alright, fair enough. Do you want to give me a ring in about an hour? And I'll be ready by then. And I'll say, yeah, come and pick me up. I'll come and help. And he's like, no, don't bother, no. And that was it. And that did annoy me a little bit, but again, let it slide. And then probably about half an hour after that, I had a look on Facebook, and not on his personal page, but on the page for his business that I've been helping him with, on that page he wrote something along the lines of, I can't remember the exact words, but I can remember most of it. Basically it said that over the last few weeks I've learned a lesson that if you want something doing, do it yourself. So much for friends, something along those sort of lines. That was about two things. I know one thing wasn't anything to do with me, but I do know who the other person is, but I'm not going to go into that. And I know what the reason for that feeling let down was, because yeah, that guy said he would help and then he just didn't. Now, with him putting this status up about that, I think most of that was actually aimed at me. He also said, like, people say they want to help and then they don't, and that is what annoyed me the most. Reading what he wrote on Facebook on his fucking business thing, where like customers and whatever else are gonna see it. You don't want to see fucking drama going on or anything like that. If you got like a business page, you don't want fucking drama on there, do you? Jesus Christ. But anyway, basically saying that, oh right, yeah, friends want to help, they say they want to help, but then when it comes to it they don't. I thought to myself, well yeah, that's like half an hour after we've just got off the phone. Half an hour later you put this up saying this, blah 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 blah. That is somewhat aimed at me. And he's saying there that I've said I would help, and then I'm just not. And he's like, basically saying I'm a bit of a twat because of that. And that's what's annoyed me more than any of the other stuff. That's what's annoyed me, because the amount of work I put in fucking doing his website for him, and then another 3 hours traipsing about delivering flyers, both for like fuck all in return. I just took the time out of my day, or days even, to help him out and everything. And then he's saying that I'm a twat because I said I would help, and then I'm not. But I've done all this entire fucking website and I've fucking delivered flyers for like 3 hours, however long it was. And I was going to help him today. I was quite happy to help him today. But he said, don't bother. So that is not me being a dick saying, oh no, can't be arsed, I'm not helping you. No, it wasn't at all. I was perfectly willing to help him. I just needed that hour to have my medication and that. And then it would have been fine. But he wasn't willing to give me that hour. And he told me not to bother helping him then. So me not helping today, that's not on me. That's on him. Which, it's pissed me off. Not pissed me off, annoyed me a bit. Because, as I just said, me not helping today, that's not come from me. I was perfectly happy to help. He just said don't bother, so I was like, right, well, fine. If you're not going to let me help you, then I'm not going to help you, am I? But then I get the blame for it. And it's shit getting the blame for something that isn't your fault. Everyone knows that. So, yeah, that's what I'm a bit annoyed about. I was so tempted to reply to the thing he put on Facebook on his business page. I was so tempted to like reply to that and like, you know, just fucking spout out a random fucking spur of the moment retort to what he had said. I'm so close to doing it. But I thought to myself, well, he's wrote that on a business page for his business that he's trying to get going. If I reply to that on there, that's just it's gonna make his business look a bit shit, innit? If people go on the Facebook page for it and see like fucking the owner and somebody else having a big argument or whatever. So I thought, yeah, I better not do that. But I still wanted to. So I decided the best thing to do was deactivating my Facebook until I stop being annoyed. Whenever that may be. It probably won't be too long. It'll probably only be a couple of days, if that, to be honest. Because, yeah, I'm not pissed off, I'm not angry, not irate, or any of these other words you might want to think of. I'm just a bit annoyed, so when that passes, I'll be back on Facebook again. After I deactivated my Facebook, being a bit annoyed, it's still been on my mind. Still been on my mind all day. This was like 12 hours ago now when the phone call happened. It's been on my mind the entire time since then. I haven't forgot about it yet, clearly. I haven't stopped being annoyed yet, clearly, but I will. It'll pass. I just deactivated my Facebook because, one, I don't want to fucking cause shit on one of my best friend's fucking business page, do I? Then I would be a twat if I did that, and I'm not a twat, so I'm not going to do that. The other reason I deactivated it was because, with me still being a bit annoyed, chances are I might end up mentioning something about it on Facebook, and then just, I don't know, some sort of drama might come out of it, and I just can't be bothered with that. thinking life's too short and things like that. Life's too short for drama, man. It really is. So that's why I deactivated my Facebook, because then I can guarantee that no drama or anything like that will come out of it, because I won't be there to say that I'm a bit annoyed and talk about it or whatever, so it won't happen. So this is me being good. I'd rather just talk about it to the camera, get it off my chest, say what I want to say. Maybe this will go on YouTube, maybe it won't, I don't know. I haven't decided that yet. I'll have to watch it back and see what I think at the time. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything that I wanted to say for now. So yeah, I've been Daz Blitz. You've been watching my video, whoever the fuck you are, and I'll see you later.